Why hello and welcome everybody, it's Pohx again. I apologize for how I sound. I ended up getting a sex change and I don't have a PP anymore. Anyways, if you can't understand me, it's probably because I have a dick in my mouth. So today I want to talk to you guys about a special event that occurred in our household. Our cat Minnie K decided to start humping Oscar and Mowgli, the other cats, while this was happening. The only thing that crossed my mind was Kappa Kipo Kippa HD dance game Resident Sleeper. About 5 minutes into the session I heard a beep boop from my phone and decided to check it out. At first glance I immediately knew what it was. I was matched with another beached whale on Tinder. She was probably the most fascinating creature I have ever witnessed in my entire life. Her mustache curled all the way down to her waist. As my roommates looked, all you could see was Craigasm Pohx. This was a rare sight to witness, so we immediately had to throw it back in the sea. On the other side of the house we could hear some furious banging. We ended up diagnosing it as sex. Our neighbors upstairs, we really going at it. V ended up breaking through the floor and landed on Zeno's bed. To our surprise, it was the beached, curly-mustached whale and her boyfriend Atsiri. We were living in hardcore land, so when Atsiri popped up, we all pooped our pants like Craigasm. Dance game reside sleeper Pohx wows and Oscars and Opals Pokedick. About 10 seconds into the bang, Atsiri started casting a double flame blast. No worries though, Mowgli put out the flame blast with the water dish. He's very experienced with his paws. Minnie K was being stupid as usual and was sitting in a corner hissing at a vacuum while Oscar was capping his kipo. While this was all happening, Jenny, Zeno's girlfriend, was in a ranked League of Legends game. She was so involved in the game playing AD Oriana that she had no clue of anything that was happening. After the continuous barrage of flame bursts, one finally hit Jenny in the face. As she was distracted by the proliferated burn, she lost a 1v1 to an AP-driven, INB4 new meta. We had to immediately evacuate our house. As we ran outside, we were blocked by a frost wall. Finally GGG found a use for it. Kappa. We all had to hop over it and run to safety. About 1 mile down the road there is a Pokemon battle happening with Professor Oak versus Tryon Worlds. Tryon Worlds threw out a new Pokemon called Arcage. Too bad the Pokemon died because he was allergic to oxygen. RIP Tryon Worlds, shouldn't have messed with Arcage. As we dodged the stadium we ended up running into Pedo Bear. He was short like a piglet but had a peepee the size of a virgin. As we ran through the woods and over the river, to grandmother's house we went. We passed a new Deadmau5 concert. He was re-releasing his new album Raise Your Kappas. We were quite Resident Sleeper about not being able to go since we were running away from a beached whale and Atsiri. Upstairs in his hotel room, we stripped off our clothes and attacked each other. We went at it 3 times in a row. And with each orgasmic round I shed a layer of the post-divorce blues, just as I'd hoped. Wait, WTF, sorry, that's part of a different story. Anyways, we were about 2 miles south of our house now and we were sick of running. Zeno decided to turn around and fire a barrage of elemental hits with his low-life crit elemental hit build. But he died to reflect, RIP. It was now up to me and the 3 cats to save the world from the horrendous curly-faced mustached, elemental-resistant beached whale. Mowgli was still too busy trying to lick the other cat's buttholes, so I decided to put a saddle on Oscar and fly away. We waited roughly 6 years, up until Act 4 was released, then we came back down to see how the Earth had changed. We were now on the planet Rayclass. The end. If you liked this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Also remember you can check me out on my live stream at www.twitch.tv/kappakipo.com. This video is sponsored by ShamWow.